Looks pretty fast right there. This historic flight took place on April 8th. Oh, that was my birthday. Look at that. Record breaking.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be. Ingenuity. Good job.
And of course, how did Ingenuity get there?
How did it get there?
Sorry, I kind of left you hanging there.
I know.
Atlas V.
Oh, wait, Atlas V. Okay.
Made in Decatur, yeah.
Made in Decatur, connection to North Alabama. I see where you're going with that, Rob. Now let's talk about North Alabama weather because it's looking like a nice day outside.
Yeah, you know, these Memorial Days the last few years, they've kind of been hit or miss. We've had some cool and kind of wet Memorial Days. That is not the case here this year. Just a beautiful view of that sunrise here on our Decatur sky camera, of course, home of the Atlas V, launching all of that up into space, and of course to Mars too, right? Just a few passing clouds right now on our Decatur sky camera. That view brought to you by the Thompson Roofing and Construction Sky Camera Network. 66 degrees right now, and again with the sun up, these are basically our lows. Most of North Alabama sitting in the mid to upper 60s. What we're expecting hour by hour temperatures, of course, we have the Cotton Road Run in Huntsville. 10K goes off at 7 o'clock here this morning, so what, about an hour and 10 minutes from now. And as those folks are kind of wrapping up the 10K race, it's going to be right around the low 70s, mid 70s for the 5K later on this morning. And we're going to make it up to about the upper 80s, close to 90 this afternoon. A few spots could touch 90, but most staying in the upper 80s. What we're seeing on the Way 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network, of course, dry conditions with all that sunshine. Just a few very high, faint, thin clouds moving in from out of the north. That's pretty much about it. Plenty of sunshine breaking through to warm up. How about the winds? Winds will be from out of the south here this afternoon. So if you're heading out on some of the lakes and rivers, a bit breezy out there, but not too bad. A few gusts up to around 20 to 25 miles per hour, but dropping off through this afternoon, and just enough of that to kind of cool you off here this afternoon. How about the humidity? It's tolerable. It's going to be a little bit more than what we've seen the last couple of days, but we're just seeing the light greens on the map. It's when we see those darker greens, when you just have the muggy, just really uncomfortable conditions in place. That's not the case here this year for Memorial Day. Tomorrow, seeing a little bit more of the green showing up, so we're starting to get a little bit more humidity in. Tomorrow's also the first day we have a better chance of hitting the low 90s. And then the heat's going to peak on Wednesday with highs closer to 91, 92. And yeah, a little bit more green on the map, so it's going to feel more like the mid to possibly upper 90s with a little bit more humidity by the middle of the week. How about future radar and satellite? It's showing some cloud cover. These are mostly low clouds, but it's overdoing it because we're just not seeing that much right now here at nearly 6 o'clock. And then occasionally seeing a few blips showing up of sprinkles to very light showers. We were thinking maybe a stray shower storm closer to Sand Mountain here today, but it's just going to be really tough for some of that activity to survive from out of Georgia. But we'll keep a close eye on the radar through this afternoon, this evening. Back to dry and clear conditions all the way through the overnight hours and into your Tuesday morning. Still seeing maybe a few pop-up sprinkles to light showers trying to develop tomorrow afternoon. Just not enough instability, not enough moisture to get those going. So staying pretty dry all the way through your Tuesday. Rainfall forecast, this goes all the way through Friday. So this includes our next cold front moving in by Thursday. It puts down about a quarter to a half an inch of rainfall. And that's it right there. Moving in by Thursday afternoon, maybe a few embedded thunderstorms, but it's a weakening front dropping in. And we're back to dry conditions by Friday morning and into your Friday afternoon. Now on to the tropics. This is Hurricane Agatha. And right now it is a Category 2 hurricane expected to make landfall here later today, right around southwestern parts of Mexico. So unfortunately, right around 110 mile per hour winds at landfall. Not what we like to see for our neighbors off to the south. But what's interesting about Agatha, it could survive, the remnants that is, not an actual tropical storm or hurricane, but the remnants could survive into the Gulf of Mexico and redevelop. And if we get a named storm out of that, that would be Alex, the first named system of the year for the Atlantic. So here's a look at future radar. You can see it kind of falling apart over Mexico and over the Yucatan Peninsula, and then reforming in the Gulf of Mexico, west of Florida, north of Cuba, going across Florida, and then again redeveloping some more offshore of the Carolinas. So something to watch the next 7 days. Again, here locally, we're not expecting any of that tropical impacts. Low 90s through Thursday, and then a little bit cooler on Friday behind the cold front, and then we're back up to the upper 80s by Saturday and Sunday.
Rob, thanks so